Hey everybody, it is your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African Queen here to do a review on Red to Love Dollars, episode 9. You guys, it's getaway time. It's getaway time, which was weird to me. Like, I don't understand it. And we'll get into that. If you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that because I remain the
She's
undisputed African Queen. This
undisputed.
is Z from Red
She's
to Love Miami.
Africana and she's a queen. So you better subscribe. Her name is Mo Afro Mama. She's on fire. So get to subscribing. The button's right there, right there. Please subscribe. Yeah.
Oh my God. The undisputed African Queen on there. Let's get into it because it's getaway time and everybody is going, everybody is leaving. I have my clip notes over here, so you're gonna see me, going back and forth. Now we have 6 ladies and 4 couples leaving for getaway. Math ain't math. Okay. Why do we have 6 women and 4 guys? And 2 of these guys, clearly, they have their connections already. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Phil. We don't know where Chris stands in the situation. We also don't know how Marie stand in the situation. He is like the first time that Marie is getting attention from 3 beautiful ladies, and he cannot handle it. He doesn't even know how to handle it. All right. Now, why is my internet freezing? Why? But anyway, last time, really, why do I keep freezing? But this is the first time in the history of Ready to Love that we see when they're going for a getaway, we don't have any couples really riding together. I would have wanted to see Q and Janelle riding together. They're not even riding together. We have areas, we have Lee, we have Lee, we have areas, and we have who else on this? Lee, areas, and Kat riding together. Okay. And of course, we have Janelle and Sierra and Jessica riding together. And the guys, Chris and the guys, they get there, and Chris is talking to the guys saying, you know what, me and Jessica, we just decided this is not, it's not working, and clear it's not working. I would have loved to see it working. I don't know if Jessica is combative. I don't know. I feel like Janelle is the one who's combative. I don't think Jessica is combative. I think that they just are not on the same platform. Like they're just not see eye to eye on things when it comes to a relationship and the principles of a relationship or even a marriage, right? Chris is a guy who is saying, I am provider, I'm the provider, I am the head of the household. I'll take care of you. I'll do this. And Jessica is like, you know what? No, I want a teammate. I want us to be together there. You know what I mean? So to each is their own. Listen. So anywho, let me get to my notes because I don't want to be carried away. Come on, notes. Okay, come on, notes. Okay, so they get there. All right. So Chris, as a gentleman as he is, let's we're not gonna choose our rooms. We're gonna wait for the ladies to come here and then they can get to choose whatever rooms that they want, right? So Tommy, and so everybody is there. Everybody gets there. 6 ladies and 4 guys. Tommy gets there, and so Tommy is, saying, you know what, this is a time to be intimate. This is a time to be get deep. And you have anything? The bedroom is over there. I'm like, ain't nobody ready for any bedroom. None of these people. Maybe Areas and Phil. I feel like they have this kind of, yeah. I feel like this is the only couple that is really organic to me. You know what? Maybe even Janelle and Q really are. But I see some red flags over there. I see somebody losing themselves in a relationship, which I don't advocate for. And we're gonna get to that. Anyway, they start a party. Janelle and Jessica, they're upstairs in her room, and Jessica is telling Janelle, you know what, me and Chris, we're done. This is it. And then guess who shows up? Q with his tight stuff with him, so tight thighs, tight arms. Okay, and it's confusion for Jessica. I mean, for Janelle, right? And then he's like, you know what? I want to keep you guessing. I want to keep you wanting. Okay, so he leaves and he goes outside to do the barbecuing and stuff. And then we see Lee and Sierra downstairs mixing up the drinks. All right. Sierra is too much dramatic for me, you guys. Now you can be dramatic. I'm dramatic over here, but there's a limit to it. When it comes to serious discussions, can we be serious? Can we shift? You know what I mean? So they start a party. Okay. Uh, and then what happens? They start a party, and Jenna just got talking. Mm-hmm. Okay. And in that discussion, when Jessica and Janelle they're talking, when Jessica says, you know what, I don't see Chris, we have called it quit. Now I'm gonna focus on Maurice, whatever his name is. I still cannot pronounce that guy's name. The guy with the greasy hair. You get what I'm saying? Jessica, ain't no connection over there. Now I get it. You wanna get to the end. I get that part. The only option you have is this dude. Okay? And I see you getting there to the end. And then what happens after the end? Because you and him, you and Maury, got it right. You and Maury ain't it. There's no compatibility there. There's nothing, no attraction, no sexual energy. See, with Janelle and Q, you see the sexual energy, right? Yeah. With Areas and Phil, you see the emotional energy too, right? I love Chris and Lee. Production. Why haven't you been showing us Lee and Chris connection? Because they have been talking the between Lee and Chris. Internet, please behave. Anywho, so Q is outside. All right. Wait a minute. So Q is outside, all right. He's barbecuing his chicken and he has removed his shirt already. And Kat comes in and Kat is like, oh my gosh, look at you with your naked self. You remove your shirt. Because he's a good looking guy, right? And then she's like, oh, I see that. Oh, just Janelle is looking at Janelle is so insecure. Why is Janelle so insecure? Why are you insecure? If you're locked in, be comfortable in that decision and know that your guy is your guy. Why is she so insecure about her connection with Q? She doesn't want anybody talking to Q. She doesn't want to. Sister. Huh. Anywho, Kat is chit-chatting with him, and here comes Janelle. Janelle is saying, oh my gosh, I leave you for 1 second, and you're naked, all right? And Kat saying, I don't mind sharing, and Janelle saying, you're not sharing. I don't share my man. I am the only. Okay, and then Kat says, what does Kat say? Oh, so. Kat says, so you're spoken for. You're spoken for. And what does Q say? Q says, yes. At that point, you got no beef with Janelle. Zero beef with Janelle. Okay. The man has already clearly said exactly what this woman has said is exactly what is going down. All right. That I am hers and she's mine. Now, Kat I don't know why Kat is here, first of all. Kat has no connection with anybody here. See, now I can see Chris being here because Chris is still trying to figure out things with Lee. See? I can see Maureen being here because still he's trying to figure out, is it going to be Lee? I mean, it's going to be Sierra or is it going to be Jessica, right? But why is Kat here? Kat has no connection with nobody. And even I was shocked when Kat was not even named during the elimination. It was Sierra and Jessica. I'm like, Who is Kat connecting with? First of all, when they had that breakfast, Kat and Chris, they had that breakfast, and now, oh my gosh, we connect so much. We connect so much on what? First of all, I did not know that Kat has African. Now I should not say that because every African American they have African roots. I'm just saying, like a Chris kind of. Kind of a connection, right? Because Chris' mom's, they had to go back home. When mom died, they buried mom back home. And you can see him, him and Kat talking about that in the breakfast the day after, right? Him saying, you know what, we don't have life insurance. It is true. I'm African. We do not have that. If it's a barrio, everybody comes together. It's like a wedding. It's like a wedding. A barrio is like a wedding in Africa. You come, you have a committee, you come together, you say, you know what, this is the budget. Can everybody contribute? Which is very different from here. So I get what Chris is talking about. I can't wait to interview Chris. I can't wait to have a chit chat with Chris on this platform and just talk about the African beauty and African culture and how deep that is and how beautiful that is, you guys. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see that. Okay. So anywho, Chris, wait, no. So, okay, so then cards and what? Then just and he says, okay. So then after the conversation of Kat and Janelle and Q, she leaves. She says, oh my gosh, I need a drink. She goes there and Janelle and Q starts goes on a swimming pool over here, and the Q is talking about how the swimming here, all right. But he says, he can see him and her outside of this, making it and living it up, right? And in her confessionals, Janelle says, I see that too, but I have not had time to really think about it. Girl, you have had time to come after all these girls because of him. Trust and believe you have had time to think about it. Don't lie to us. Come on, man. I thought you keep it right. I thought, you keep it real. That was not real. That you're bullshitting us. You knew what you're doing. Oh, okay. So stop playing with us. Stop playing. You already know that you can see yourself outside of this. So say that. I mean, come on, man. Then we say she is okay. So then that is done. Okay. She doesn't. Okay. Then what happens after that? Chris and Lee, we see this date between Chris and Lee, and they're talking about, what do you do? What are your interests? When you were planning for this, he talks about, how your suitcase was so heavy. And Chris is saying, no, when I'm planning for a trip, I'm going to go buy my, Chris, he says, I don't have to park nothing. We get there, we buy stuff from there. Okay. Check. Excuse me, you don't need me to park? Okay, I don't have to park anything. All right? I don't have to park nothing. We can go. Let's go. Boo, listen. Sign me up. But it's this cute energy between Lee and Chris. I wish we saw more of that, right? And then what happens after that? Let's see my notes. What does it? Yeah, they never showed us a connection between Chris and Lee. And clearly we can see on YouTube, you can see Chris meeting a friend of Lee. They are wearing the same kind of color. If you go on YouTube production, they never gave us all this. And I understand because it's only a limited time of time that we get to watch this. But then again, give us something so that we're not ambushed. When we see Lee and Chris, we're like, oh, when did this connection happen? When did this connection happen? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Jessica says she's not sure. Okay. So Jessica says Jessica said at one point she's not gonna share her man. But this is a process. You have to share somebody until you're picked. So get over it. You're gonna have to continue sharing, right? Sierra now is talking to Marie because she says, you know what, I've been giving so much, I'm not receiving anything. And they come to an understanding that, oh, please let me know what you want. And I'm gonna Why are they talking? Where is Sierra and more? There's nobody for him on this show. There's nobody for Jessica on this show. There's nobody for Kat on this show. Okay. Now I see something between Lee and Chris. I also see something between Jessica, I mean, G Janelle and Q. I see, of course, Phil and Arias. I see that. I see that. Anybody else? No, 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 no. Sierra is a little bit too dramatic. I need her to tone down. Come on, Sierra. Come on. You're not a. You can have all this kind of energy, but then it's boundaries. And I have not seen that boundary. She has not been able to give me that, right, as a viewer. Anyway, it's a time to play a game. All right. They have had a fun night, fun day, and now it's time to play a game. And this game, Sierra says, yes, I have slept with a woman. And it was good, but I'm not gonna get any children from this woman. I'm not gonna get any. I'm not gonna take this woman to my mama. I'm also not gonna get any child support. Why do you have to have that kind of a mentality when you're getting into a situation? Why? Why are you getting into a situation when you're talking about, when I give birth to my first baby, I wasn't thinking about the child support. I'm thinking this is a man that I'm gonna spend my whole life with. It's messed up. Why do you have to think about child support? Why do you? Can we talk about that? Why do you have to think about child support when you think about children? When you think about children, don't you want to have children with a man that you're confident enough that this is a man that you're gonna grow old with? Why is the child support coming in? I'm confused. I'm confused. Help me. But anywho, then it comes to Chris. Oh my gosh. Chris says, a man is supposed to be leading and a woman. The wording was not right because Chris, don't say that women are not supposed to be in the leadership because they are too emotional. No. Chris, I love you, but no, I am not buying that bullshit. Okay, women can make clear decisions. All right, way better than you guys. Don't do that. Okay, say that. Oh my goodness, they cannot make any decisions because they're very emotional. I'm like, dude, I get when you say you are the provider, you're the head of the household. That I accept. That I agree with, and I don't see the disconnect between what Janelle is saying and what Chris is saying. You see, because I think they're all coming from a biblical kind of understanding, saying that God made Eve because God realized that he realized that that guy needed help, right? And so it made Eve, and Eve came over here and helped. All right. And so Janelle is saying, you know what, we are supposed to be helping our partners. This is how we've been. That's what the Bible says. All right. And I'm here with her. I understand that part. I just don't understand why Janelle is coming for Chris. I feel like they're talking about the same thing. Man is a household. You're the head of the household. And then woman is supposed to be feeling protected. You're helping me over here and all that. But then Janelle goes in and say, you know what? We are supposed to be carrying the burden of our partners. God is not going to give you something that you're not able to handle. And Kat says, excuse me, I'm not carrying anybody's burden. And they get into it. Her and Janelle and I have realized there has been bad energy during the day to bring it to this. And Kat said, I'm not here for this bullshit. I don't care. She's like, I'm walking out. Says, congratulations, congratulations. And she goes over there and she says, you know what, the problem I have with Janelle is her delivery of the message. And I agree with Kat on that. All right. Here is the thing. Where is Q on all this? Why is Q allowing Janelle, or even, what's the word? Enabling her. Why couldn't he, as a man, say, you know what, yo, stop it. Like you did on your confessions, Q? Like the way you say that, you did not like the way she carried herself, that you wanted her to be more mature. Why did you say that to her on her face? I question. Whatever you're going to tell me on my face, please tell me on my face. I don't want to hear it from anybody else. I don't want to be watching it on TV. Oh my gosh, this is how you felt. But that's not what you said. You kept telling her, calm down, let it go, let it go. You never hold her, you did not hold her accountable for the things that she did, on the words that she's saying, or how she treated other girls. Janelle, why is Janelle be so combative? In fact, if there's any, I don't see Jessica being combative. I see Janelle being very combative. Okay, so the guys meet and they call Jessica combative. I'm like, what are you talking about? I have not seen Jessica being any way combative, and unless I'm missing something as a viewer. I've seen Janelle being extremely combative. And for her to come and sit down with the guys and say, oh my gosh, black women are so, attacked this black men card, we're not gonna play it. No, we're not doing that. Let's not do that. Anywho, so Sierra goes back up to Marie. Marie says the game continues. Marie says that he has never been in love. No, you have to realize he has a son. So you were never in love with that woman that you created a whole human being with. Okay. I'm not surprised. And then Janelle says, I'm still here. I'm that girl. I'm still here. All of those girls are still here. What you talking about? I don't get it. So I am this. So overall, okay. Anyway, and then she says, Janelle in that heated moment between her and Kat says that Kat doesn't want somebody to pay her bills. No, that's not what Kat said. That's what Chris said. Chris said, I am providing. I'm gonna do all these things. Okay. Then we go to the step class, you guys. That was fun. That was next day. Okay, that was next day. And Lee was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring out everybody over here. Oh my gosh, Lee, her ass, she looks, oh my gosh, Lee, come on, man. There comes Janelle again with her attitude like she doesn't want to be here. In fact, she's the only one who was not dressed for the thing. What was that? She was dressed. Janelle, sis. Anyway, everybody else is cooperating. Everybody else is ready for the workout. Okay, including Q. Q is, Q's Lee's body and energy cut and her ass because she was right behind. Q was right behind her. Q, catches Q's attention, right? And Janelle does not like it. Did you see Janelle's face? Did you see when everything finished and they were high-fiving? Did you see Janelle's face? The camera was like zoomed to Janelle. She's like, Janelle says, give credit where it's due. Okay, you're like, what? I don't care about going to the gym and all that. And Lee, oh my gosh, Lee shades Janelle. She says, I don't know if Janelle, with her very soft voice, I don't know if Janelle and Q are compatible in the gym. Maybe it may not be a requirement. People get together all the time. I was here for it. Yes, Lee, with her soft voice. Oh my God. Then guess who shows up? Tommy is ready for elimination. And the two girls are called out, Sierra and Jessica. I don't get why Kat is not there, you guys. Okay. This is what I feel. Kat, Jessica. No, I wouldn't say so. Then if I remove Jessica, then Marie has to leave. So let me say Kat and Sierra need to leave. Okay, they have to go, and then we're gonna be left with Lee. We're gonna be left with Jessica. We're gonna be left with Janelle, and we're gonna be left with Aries. Those are the four couples. I feel like in the end, We're gonna have three. So two couples I'm comfortable with. I'm comfortable with Arias and Phil. I'm comfortable with Jessica, Janelle and Q. All right, those two couples. I'm not sure about Lee and Chris, just because we have not watched enough of them. I'm also not sure about Marie and Jessica. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Anyway, that's the end. Nobody is eliminated. They give us this click again. Like, please, again. So we don't know who's gonna be going over. But of course, I think Sierra is gonna be going on. It has to be Sierra because after that we see Chris. So we see Janelle sitting down with the men and saying, black women are being attacked. You have been attacking other black women, so you're the wrong person to be talking about that. First of all, right? Anyway, she says, black women have been attacked on this, and being used the word combative, and Chris is the one who used the word combative, and Chris not shying away. We can see him getting it wet. I think it is with Jessica, and I think that's where the drink is gonna be thrown. Excited for the drama, you guys. Right? Subscribe, share, comment, and let me know what you think about rate $12. Listen, I have membership. All right, I have membership. All right. Also have. Oh, show it.